Name and what the assignment was.
My name is Arshia Rezaei, and the assignment was a $100 million portfolio that I had to do, and this is my $100 million portfolio presentation. So, before I get into it, first of all, I want to start off with my ideology. I go by this ideology called the baby walker whenever I see scale. Most of my skills go by the baby walker. I'll elaborate more further on the baby walker, but this is because this was in the past 5 or so years. In the past like 3 or 4 years, they've had a good balance going up. You see, this company, first of all, is the largest oil refinery company in Asia. So that should give you some. But see, this company has made a lot of mistakes and they've learned from it. That's why this is like this. And see, their company is called Chinese Petroleum or Sinopec, which is Sinopec Group, which is their oil refinery company, and they mostly produce petrochemicals, chemical fibers, chemical fertilizers, and other chemical products. But mainly, that's what they mainly do. They also store and pipeline transport and of crude oils and natural gases. They import and export, and they have an import-export agency business for other companies. And they're a downstream company, which means they mainly produce natural gases, petrochemicals, and all those. And then they are essentially the Warren Buffett of oil and gas companies, because they're the biggest oil and gas conglomerate.
Okay, consumer staples. What was your largest trade in consumer staples?
It was Arshia Rezaei. It's acreage. It's a Canadian company. It's kind of load up. Let's give it that.
Okay, tell us about them.
Okay, so first of all, they're a medicinal marijuana company, and you see, if you go to a decade, or I'm now for decades. Okay, so you see, right here, their stock went up really high, and it dropped, but mainly that was because they were getting their company on balance and everything. And you see, right now, the marijuana industry is the most profitable industry to invest in right now, because marijuana is becoming legalized within next year in Canada. And that market is estimated to be worth about $80 billion by 2026. You see, this company, why it's very good investment is, first of all, you can buy in cheap right now, and also they're the world's biggest greenhouse growing marijuana industry. They grow, right now they have, let me see, they have 1 million square feet expansion happening. They have a 4-part expansion happening. The first part was about only 7,000 square feet, but then they expanded into 30,000 square feet, or 30,000 or so square feet, and then they expanded into, not 30,000, 300,000 square feet, my bad. They expanded 300,000 square feet, which made their mass production from 9,000 kilograms per year to 30,000 kilograms per year. And once they're fully done with their Part 4 expansion, it will increase their productivity of production into 100,000 kilograms per year.
That's a lot of weed.
That is a lot of weed. That is a lot of weed. Once they are combined with their companies, once they're combined with Double Diamond Farms location and Broken Coast, which they own Broken Coast, they will have mass production of 230,000 kilograms per year. You know how much money that is? That is so much. That is, let me get a calculation.
No, we don't need the calculations, but go ahead. We
they
understand.
sell it for $1.65 just to distributors, like dispensaries and stuff, and they've already made contracts with provinces, British Columbia, Manitoba, and they made a contract with Alberta, and they made a contract with Great North, which is a liquor company, which is going to be helping them expand their production.
Okay, outstanding. That's your biggest trade in consumer staples. Let's talk about financials real quick. All right, financials look like your biggest. Capital One, was that it?
Yep.
Okay, Capital One. Tell us about them.
So, Capital One, they're the 11th largest bank in America by assets, and they have 755 banks
COF.
that are open.
COF. F as in Frank. Capital One. What's the ticker symbol?
It is CO.
Okay, there you go. If you just leave that decade chart up there, you'll be able to just click on it. Just leave it.
Yeah.
Hit it. All right, okay, here we go. All right. Go ahead, sir.
So, they, as I was saying, they have 755 branches, 2,000 ATMs all around America, and they're 101st on the Fortune 500 list, 17th on the Fortune 100 best companies to work at for the United States, and they operate in countries of the United States, or not countries, but they operate in the United States, Canada, and the UK. The company helped pioneer the mass production and marketing of credit cards in the 1990s, the 5th largest credit card issuer by purchase volume, and with largest quota. And they used to only rely on credit cards, but then after 1998, they started giving out auto insurance loans and stuff like that, and then they expanded into retail banking, which is just the general public, and they own a lot of assets. They own People First Financials, Caribbean National Bank, Northport Bank. They own a lot. They own mainly this company called ING, which is Capital One 360. That's what it comes from. They were a bank in Amsterdam, but they bought it for mortgage purposes. But they don't do mortgages anymore since it's too much of a competitive market and it's risky and there's too much of a low interest, so they just pulled out of that.
Okay.
So,
all right. So the question for us right now is, looks like a pretty solid PE ratio, decent dividend yield. Yes, sir, Mr. Malloy.
Notice it really follows the baby walker.
Yeah. See.
Yeah.
I kind of thought it could walk at first, but then it fell. Right. So then it learned from that mistake. So then it started learning how to walk, and then finally started being able to walk. It tripped. It had a little boo-boo. Mommy kissed it okay, and then it got better. So then it started going better, and that's why.
Okay, very good. All right, so next on your list is healthcare.
Yes. So I chose CVS for healthcare. CVS Pharmacy.
Okay. All right, CVS. Okay, and we got to make it a little quicker.
Okay. So
tell us about them.
First of all, I was originally gonna invest into a company called Intana, but CVS is actually buying them out for $69 billion. So essentially CVS is not the better company, but they're gonna own that company. So CVS is the largest, it has the most pharmaceutical stores in America, and about 70% of the American population lives within 5 miles of a CVS store. they have over 77,000 locations and over 9,600 stores. And then, sorry. And they fill more than 1 in 5 prescriptions in the United States. See, they are a really, really, really solid.
Okay, great. So now we're going to move on to industrials.
Yeah.
Okay, and in LMT. And we got to pick it up.
Yeah. So, see, this one, I really did apply the baby walker too hard. As you can see, as you can see, this baby took a minute to learn, but it never really made mistakes. It was always, come on. Saw other babies crawling, walking, but this baby was just slowly learning over time how to crawl, which it did, and it really learned how to walk and crawl. And now it's like a 21-year-old man, and it's just there, it's just up there. See,
Okay.
Lockheed has one of the largest aero defense security and tech company. They're one of the largest in the world, and they were top for the U.S. federal government contracts, and they do business with NASA. They've done business with NASA. They've done business with lots of governments outside of America, and they own a few companies, which this is a really good solid company for.